Taking your plant questions today with Lisa Briggs.
The number to call is 270-9933. We have two lines open if you'd like to talk to Lisa. She joins us live from the Briggs Company. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you guys?
Great.
Boy, your pumpkin, we're just admiring your pumpkin display at the Briggs Company. It looks great.
They're amazing, and I think I'll bring some in to carve next week.
Okay, we got to have the Lisa pumpkin carving segment, that's for sure. All right, let's get to the phones. We'll start with Carol in North Freedom. Hi, Carol.
Hi there.
What's your question?
I was calling to ask about azalea bushes. I have 5 small ones, all different colors, and I didn't know if I should prune them back for the winter.
No, Carol, if you prune them now, you're going to cut off all of the flowers for next spring, so you're going to want to wait.
Okay.
All right, thank you for calling. Let's go to Ann in Wanakee. Hi, Ann, what's your question?
I'd like to know about what time you cut off peony bushes. Last year I cut mine off early, and then they started coming up. They were about 4 or 5 inches high by the time it snowed. So what did I do?
I haven't cut mine back yet. I would wait till after we get a good frost. So maybe mid to late October should be fine. If you had any kind of disease like powdery mildew where they look kind of ashy, or black spots, that's botrytis, you want to make sure that you put all of that in the trash and not in your compost. A lot of those fungal diseases will overwinter and reinfect next year, so get that cleaned up and put away.
All right, let's go to Kay in Madison. Hi, Kay.
Hi. I have 2 short ones. The first one is, given the weather and all that, when's the best time to put in your spring bulbs? And the second one is easy, too. The other day on the noon show, you mentioned something about Creeping Charlie. What's the name of that product to put on in the fall, and then it kills the Charlie over the winter?
You know, that was Linda. And I didn't watch the video, but we did post it on her Facebook page. So if you go to the Briggs Company Facebook page, you will find that it was up this morning. So you can watch the segment and then get that repeated. As far as planting bulbs, I think you could go ahead and plant them now. The ground is starting to cool. Anytime between now and I would say sort of mid to late November, and you'll have pretty good luck getting things to flower next spring.
Now, is that the Creeping Charlie that miraculously was handed to you there?
Yes, I know. My disembodied hand. It should come over here and wave at you guys. Yes, so it looks like Weed Beater Ultra was what Linda talked about on Monday.
Yep.
All right,
that's what it was.
Good to know. All right, let's go to Jane in Richland Center. Hi, Jane.
No, we're going to...
Hello?
I'm sorry. Is this Jane?
Yes, it is.
Hi. Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, I have some bridal wreaths that have been well established, and last year, after the severe winter, they didn't do well at all. It looked like there was a lot of dead, especially in the middle. Do I cut them down or cut off the dead branches, or how should I proceed?
I would certainly go ahead and cut out anything that didn't leaf out this spring. You can take those branches right back to the ground. That's called renewal pruning. But don't do any other trimming to your bridal wreath now, because like the azaleas that we answered about earlier, they've already set their flower buds for next spring, and if you prune them now or do any trimming, you're going to lose next year's flowers. So take out the dead wood, and then if you want to do a shaping and a cleanup, wait until after the bloom period next spring, and you can go ahead and shape them up then.
All right, let's go to Mark in Madison. Hi, Mark.
Hey there.
What's your question?
I have a question about tiger lily seeds. I have one tiger lily that blooms every year, and it produces these seeds at the meeting of the leaves and the stalk, and I'm wondering if I should plant them now or wait till the spring.
So are you talking about, like, on the stems, there are like little black bulblets on there?
Yes.
Like
yes, I am.
Okay. So you've got Asiatic lilies. Those are called, they're either bulbils or bulblets. You could just let those drop to the ground as the plant starts, as the leaves start to yellow. They'll just fall to the ground naturally, and they will reseed themselves. So you really don't have to do anything with them. It'll take care of it itself.
Oh, all right. That's good to know. Let's go to Tom.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Okay, Tom in Spring Green. Hi, Tom. What's your question?
I have a Japanese maple tree, and it started budding out last spring, and then we got the freezing rain and snow, and it only got about 10 leaves on it all winter. Well, now it's got white mold on the branches, on the lower, bigger branches. Is this thing dead, or is it going to come back?
If you only got about 10 leaves on the whole plant after last winter, I would guess that it's done, and you should probably go ahead and take it out and replace it. The white on it might be molded, also might be lichens, which is a sort of kind of like a moss or a parasitic fungus. It doesn't hurt anything or infect anything else, but if you're going to take the plant out, just take the lichens out with it.
Yeah, it was a tough winter for a lot of plants.
Yeah, it was. It was. A lot of anything that was marginal.
All right, we're out of time. Thank you, everyone, for calling in. Lisa, thank you for your time. We'll see you next week with your pumpkins.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Lise.
We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.